Hello there, it's Jennifer McCreath. Whoa, got the hair in the face there. Sunday night, January 9th, 2012. Dragphobia. Never thought I'd actually see that word in the internet search, and I was kind of happy to see it, to be honest. For the first time that I can remember, we have someone who is drag standing up to the plate in the microphone and saying, "I'm drag, I do not belong under the trans umbrella." I've indirectly talked about the damage this type of umbrella can cause, and it seems we've got something positive out of this commercial from New Zealand about with a tampon. The commercial that depicted a cis woman and a non-cis woman, if possible, some woman who had masculine features not clearly defined, implied to not be genetically female, having a little competition in the bathroom about being more beautiful and putting on the eyeshadow and the face powder and the lipstick. Then all of a sudden the genetic female whips out a tampon and looks at her counterpart and with a funny look on her face as if to say, "I'm more womanly than you because I menstruate." Well, needless to say, as a transsexual, I was offended and upset. I do not feel I need to be reminded that I cannot menstruate, and I certainly don't need people questioning my womanliness due to the fact that I cannot menstruate. At the same time, the drag queen, Sandee Crack, is the name that, quote, he uses, using the pronouns that Sandee himself has used on his website. It says, "I am not transgender, I am not trans, I am Sandee, I am a gay man, I dress in drag on occasion because it's what I do. I'm a drag performer, it's my job, I get paid to go on stage and entertain people." Fair enough. And from Sandee's perspective, there's a lot of, I guess, lack of understanding. There's a lot of misinformation out there, or lack of information about what a drag queen is, the life of a drag queen. And her goal, by agreeing to do this commercial, was to put a face to the map of the drag queen and create some sort of positive visibility for drag queens. And you know what? I'm all for that too. At the same time, Sandee has come out suggesting that transsexuals are dragphobic. I would not necessarily agree with that. This points to the fact that we've all got this big umbrella thrown over our head that none of us really want. To most of the world, they probably have no clue the difference between a drag queen and a transsexual. We underneath the umbrella recognize that we're very different in many ways. We've been fighting for years to determine whether or not we should stay under this umbrella and work together, or depart from the umbrella and work mutually exclusively from each other. Like it or not, we're still kind of under this umbrella, and I think it points to the importance of respect and understanding. We don't necessarily have to like each other, but we do have to understand each other. When somebody attacks any of us, we have to consider an attack on all of us. An attack on a transsexual, well, the drag queens, you better be offended and you better come and help us. Likewise, someone wants to attack a drag queen, I need to be up there standing beside the drag queen and supporting them. When a body of work is perceived to be offensive by someone under that umbrella, we all need to be patient and understanding. What we should not be doing is telling people what they can or couldn't be offended by. I don't think drag queens have any right or position to tell a transsexual when or why or how they should be offended. Bottom line, I saw that video, I was offended, end of story. Likewise, I can understand your perspective and the importance of the work you're doing. A lot of people have said negative things about you. Heck, I will criticize you for not being sensitive to how this ad could cause harm to the transsexuals. I will strongly appreciate and recognize your efforts to further positive work for drag queen communities and helping get information about drag queens out there. From an acting perspective, I think you did an awesome job. You played the character well. You personally look great. I'll give you that. But it was the message, the story, the script that there were problems with that. I don't know what to suggest other than positive, respectful communication. I don't know. You're probably saying, "Who the hell's Jennifer McCreath?" Heck, a lot of people might be saying that. That's my cat, by the way. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Meow. We have cats here in Canada. I'm hoping this video will make it down to New Zealand. Sandee, I'd love to connect with you somehow. And any one of your colleagues, if you're a drag queen out there in this world, let's talk. If you're passionate about trying to find a way to coexist under this umbrella so that we can all work together to fight the challenges we all face, as well as, I guess, clearly differentiate where we differ and help make sure people understand that. Who belongs in the bathroom? That's a pretty common issue we all face. Heck, I don't even know. I've talked to some drag queens and asked them, which bathroom do you think you should be in? Which one do you feel more comfortable in? When you're in drag, when you're not in drag? I could ask that of cross-dressers. I could ask that of a lot of people. These are issues that we're fighting, not just as transsexuals or transgenders, but as trans umbrellas. It's illegal to use certain bathroom facilities depending on what genitals you have. And that's a problem for each and every one of us that's under this trans umbrella. Right here in Canada, steps are being taken in the province of Ontario and federally. We're looking at amendments to the human rights codes, which is great, but let's make sure we get the right voices, a right mix of people. If there's an issue that affects you, any of you under this umbrella, then you need to come forward. You need to make sure that anyone working on this bill understands what's going on. Make sure I understand. Make sure some of these, there's a lot of little organizations in Ontario, they're all on Facebook, trans this, trans that. Some are legitimate, some are grassroots. Stick your nose into these folks. Let's all get to know each other's issues a little better. So hopefully we will understand each other, respect each other, even like each other and get along. Heck, why not? Why not develop some friendships here? Yeah, this is, I guess, an outreach and a follow-up. I want to make it clear that I know my last video I was pretty upset, but at the same time, I'm seeing a positive here. I'm seeing an opportunity, seeing specifically someone that's willing to step up to the plate. Not too many drag queens that I know or have heard of have gone so far as to do the activism work that you've done, Sandee, and I want to congratulate you for that. And love to hear from you. Contact information's easy to find here. Just click on it. Jennifer.McCreath@yahoo.com. Anyway, to everyone else, thanks for watching, and would love to hear your feedback on this issue. I've struggled to form alliances with a lot of entities. I need to form alliances. Transsexuals, transgenders, crossdressers, drag queens, anybody that falls somewhere outside of the simple definition of cis person. We all have issues we need to get together and work on. Please get in touch. Thank you.